Oh my god, I'm finally in here and they've cleared out like the first third of the map already. So I joined this SFK and it turns out that everyone there was already at the dungeon. So I was coming from Orgrimmar and I had to just take a fucking Zeppelin and all that business. And so they were just essentially just going through the dungeon while I was just stuck waiting for my flight and like trying to figure out how to get to the flight path from Undercity, because my god, Undercity is just a fucking maze. What is this? Ooh, neat. And yeah, so it took me, I got into Undercity, it took me a hot minute to figure out where I was going, because that place is just this nasty circle where everything looks the same, and it's the most confusing shit. I was actually talking about that with some friends, and I was joking about how Undercity was the equivalent of sticking your flash drive into your computer, where you try it the first time, it doesn't work, so you flip it over, and then it doesn't work, and then the third time you flip it back to the original position, and for some reason it works. That's honestly Undercity. That's just when you try to look for the flight path and you miss it, you make a 360 and all of a sudden it just appears in front of you where you already looked. It's nasty. I hate it. And so every time that I have to stop by this area, I just dread it. So I'm definitely not looking forward to, what's it called? I'm definitely not looking forward to Scarlet Monastery, just because that means I have to spend extra time around Undercity. But maybe that means that I'll be able to navigate it better. Who knows? I'm not sure. But anyways, so I'm actually gonna be done. I'm actually a DPS for this run because they already have a healer, and this is the second run where I've been carried, and so oh shit, I shouldn't be healing. This is the second dungeon that I've been thoroughly carried through. The other one was Wailing Caverns, and so I've already got all the stuff from here. I'm actually kind of well past this because I've already also done a good amount of Black Fathom, so I actually got my wand and all that. So this is mainly just for the sake of just completion, just getting those videos out there and just kind of to document things, because I just want to be able to keep track of all the different dungeons I do and also see the progress that I make as a healer, which is no progress because, you know, I'm pretty fucking dumb when it comes to healing. It's been especially apparent because starting out with dead mines, shit was pretty great because, or shit was pretty ugly, I shouldn't say great. It was great to watch because it was such a struggle watching myself try to figure things out. This guy's low on mana, so we're gonna be healing. Let's just heal this guy right now. Yeah, that Dead Mines run was just disgusting to watch, just because I had no idea what I was doing. That was literally the first dungeon that I've ever healed as a priest. Well, for that server, I've healed as a priest before, but still, I was just stumbling over all the controls, trying to figure out how to heal. And I didn't have heal prediction at the same time too, so that was a mess too. This guy's talking about getting high, whatever. And yeah, and then I start making little bits of progress where I would get a little bit better as a healer, just doing my thing, trying to just improving, and then it's just this curve of getting better, and then it just fucking drops because oh shit, boy. Is this guy the healer or what's up? Because oh, he's back there. I think he's drinking. Yeah, he's healing. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, my skill in these like recordings just gets higher and higher and higher, and then all of a sudden it just takes a nosedive because I get too comfortable with my healing that I just forget how to be a healer. Oh, what happened to my bars, man? My Control V. There we go. Nameplate's turned on. I turned off that binding. How did that happen? Wait a hot second. It was nasty. Key bindings. I turned off this stuff, didn't I? Targeting? Toggle... Whatever, I'll figure that out later. Note to self, me. Unbind the targeting thing. The nameplate's not showing, because that shit is really dumb. So, hopefully we'll get that figured out later. So, yeah, since I'm DPSing, most of my DPS is going to be coming from wanding and also shadow words. So I'm a little bit curious because I'm not sure how shadow word interacts with other priests, because I'm pretty sure it overwrites, but since I have improved shadow word, does that mean that if he doesn't have it, they can't cast it over me? Or does it not matter because it's not a damage increase, it's only a duration increase? I don't know. I actually don't know how that works. So it'd be kind of annoying because it means it's actually kind of difficult running dungeons with multiple priests, because it means that only one of your shadow words is up at a time, and it also means that you're both fighting for those last hits, so that you're going to be getting those spirit taps. So ooh, shit, looks like I shouldn't be doing that. They don't like that at all. I'm gonna just bubble myself. Okay, yeah, they don't like me dotting them, so I guess I'll just dot the our main target and then only put out those shadow words when we need it. So yeah, what I was saying was spirit taps. We're gonna be fighting over spirit taps, so it's just me and this other priest trying to figure out who's gonna be able to last hit better, but this guy's high right now apparently. So maybe it's not gonna be too bad. Hopefully I get more spirit taps than him, because I feel like I'm gonna be needing it more, because I'm gonna be hopefully using more mana than him. Maybe, I don't know. And one thing that I started doing recently was not only using my Mind Blast to last hit, but also casting Mind Flay literally as soon as it goes off. So it's kind of similar to using Mind Blast. Like say you're doing a pull, it's kind of similar to channeling that Mind Blast, and as soon as it goes off, using Shadow Word Pain. It's kind of similar to that, and the only difference is that you're using it for damage instead of just setting up your dot. So it's just a little bit of extra tick. I know that one tick of Mind Flay isn't gonna be doing much, but you know, it's something. You know, it's something. And if I'm missing a Mind Flay and I'm missing that I'm missing a last hit, chances are I'm missing it by like barely anything. So it's just every little bit counts, helps. Let's try to get this right here. Nope, fuck that up. So these disappear, right? I'm not 100% sure how this dungeon works, because I've literally only run this 1.5 times. So the one actual run was when I was just getting carried through this, so I don't even really count that as a run, because I was just sitting in the back because I was like 5-10 levels under this dungeon, so I wasn't properly leveled. And the other time that I ran this dungeon, I only went through the first half because I only did this for my Verrigan's quest as a paladin. So we stopped as soon as we got to like the courtyard, and just so that we can get the hammer, I believe it was. What are we focusing right now? I actually don't really know what's going on. Let's just channel this for a hot minute, just because I want to press a different button other than wand. And then, oh well, let's do that. Okay, we'll dot this guy and then wand, I guess. Man. Oh, my nose. No! You got the runny nose again. I gotta have to edit all those out. Every one of those. Damn it. I'm sorry, future me, but I got a runny nose. That's annoying. Oh man, what was I saying? Yeah, so I've only ever run this dungeon 1.5 times. Well, maybe we went through this dungeon twice, the time I got carried, but I don't really consider carried runs as an actual run, because I still don't know any of the mechanics of this. So it's going to be still interesting going through this. And I've also heard that the boss is also fairly difficult. I'm going to pop some dots on there. They're saying that he does a lot of damage. You might have to cheese him with some kiting like across the stairs and stuff like that. I'm not 100% sure how it works, but we'll see how that goes. In this party, 2 of the DPSs left because, or 2 or 3, actually I don't know. 2 of them left because our tank was a bit underleveled, which is kind of true a little bit, because this dungeon's minimum level is 22, and so a 24 tank isn't exactly the most convenient, but you know, it could still work. And so I was a little unsure of how this dungeon was going to work out, but they ended up getting 2 level 32s running this dungeon, so I feel like we're not going to be in too much trouble. Shouldn't be too bad, and if anything, we also have this hunter pet. Oh, Is the hunter pet the tank right now? Yeah, wait. Wait a minute. Wait, why is this guy... Hold on. Oh, I thought that was the tank for some reason. I thought this was the warrior shooting a fucking gun for damage. I don't know why. I'm curious. Also, I need a cough. Mute this. Oh, hey, it's a dog. Yeah, it looks like the the pet is the tank, right? That's interesting. That's one way to do it. So, I guess that's our tank for the run. Makes sense though, because the pet's, well, the pet's a level higher than our tank, so I guess it works out for the best. What is that? I've never seen that guy. I didn't realize he was up there. Can I dot him? The fuck? Okay. I've never noticed that actually. Void walkers. See, I forgot this happened. There's not really a whole lot that I remember from those runs where I got carried. I just remember staying far away because my aggro range was insane. Like, I would aggro things from a different room. It was just that bad. Like, they would catch us like a small glimpse of me as I'm walking next to a doorway, and all of a sudden the entire room just loses their shit. That's how bad it was. So I would have to stay more like a room behind everyone else while they cleared, and it was nice because then I just finished all my quests. I got the drops, and so ooh, what is this? Oh, can I skin this? I'm gonna skin the boss. I love doing that. Yeah, it was nice because it just meant that I was able to get all my stuff without having to worry about competition and all that. Because especially if, can you imagine if I was in this group and I was just rolling against the other two casters? That would be annoying. That's so annoying, especially since mages are so prevalent in Classic right now. It's been kind of a hassle trying to get your stuff. Ooh, a little bit late on that, but I think I saved it. I think I might have saved that with the Mind Flay. Let me double check. Not sure. Alright, what's that? Oh, there's just the other side of the fucking circle. Does it matter? No, it's a fucking circle. What am I talking? I'm second guessing myself because I don't know this place that well. Man, the meters are probably ugly right now because I don't really have a lot of spells, you know? There's not a whole lot that I can do right now other than Wand, Mind Blast at the end, and Mind Flay. And because even for prolonged fights, technically I could be casting multiple Mind Blasts, but since they generate so much threat, or since they have added threat, it's not exactly the best idea. You probably get away with using it if you know how much threat you're generating and how much threat you're going to be generating with the Mind Blast, but just to be safe, it's just easier. It's just less to think about if all I'm doing is just Mind Blasting at the end. There's no real risk of me ripping aggro from our tank if, you know, it's only at the very end when they're about to die anyways, so. Okay, what do we... I don't know what's a fucking target, man. Let's just pop a renew on this guy. Hopefully that helps. Oh, well. And then we'll just do this. So we'll pop Shadow Words, and we'll do that. Look, the pig is already attacking that shit. That's awesome. Alright, so... dot that. Is that on me? No, it's not. So I can keep going. I just want to try to use more mana because... Fuck off, please. Yeah. Dump my aggro onto the other priest. And... Spirit Tap! That was the worst Spirit Tap of my life. And dispel. What does this even do? Casting time. Okay, well, I'll do that for this dude. What is this? Don't need that. I mean, I don't need anything from this dungeon. Pretty safe to say. I mean, I might need a... maybe there's some fancy green that I might end up wanting, but... Oh god, look at this casting time. Wait, is this the end? Dude, I spent so much time getting to the end, to the dungeon that they ended up clearing most of it already. I've only been recording for 15 minutes. Oh man. But this is the boss that people, or my friend was talking about, this boss hits like a fucking truck, so you have to cheese it a bit with the stairs. So might see. I think I can see what he's talking about. I think you probably kite him on these stairs and you jump down. They have to run down. You run back up, jump down. So kind of just loop that and just kite him with slows until he dies. I don't know. Maybe it'll be easy because we are pretty over leveled. Who knows? What do I need to do? I don't really need anything. Let's see if I can prep anything that doesn't look like it's an issue. Just tossing out fat mind flays. Ooh, what is this? Shit. Shadow damage inflicted. Okay, what are we looking at? That guy, well, he's attacking him from somewhere he can't get to, so he's not doing any damage. And, alright. Let's throw in like a mind flay, and I've already pulled aggro, so I'm gonna fade. I don't need to fade because he's gonna die anyways. That was a poor choice. You could tell that I don't play DPS. It's just, it feels so foreign right now, especially playing DPS in a dungeon before you get shadow form just feels weird. It just feels like you're not doing a whole lot. And you can tell by the meters that this 24 warrior is out damaging me right now. Oh fuck, we're going in. Okay, so let's just do shit, man. Let's renew this guy, and then this is all I got. Let me see. I actually don't know if he has any spells I need to be careful of. He's channeling these void bolts, and what is this? What is happening? He's releasing rage, man. What if there's some shit that happens? No? Oh, well. Okay, well, yeah, in that case, we'll just burn the rest of our mana right now. Wow, I was expecting something so much worse than that, but I guess that's what happens when I guess that's what happens when two of these people are just completely out of the level range of the dungeon. That's what happens when two people running this are just fighting a bunch of greys and you're just kind of there for the ride. But alright, that was one way to finish the dungeon. So I think the next one after that is, oh man, it's the 2 Razor Fens, right? I've never done Razor Fen crawl in my life, and I've never done Razor Fen down, so that's gonna be a messy thing.